Hey, what's up, everybody? If you've got an Xbox One that's just been sitting in a closet somewhere for quite some time, or maybe you have an Xbox One that you currently use, now's the time to go ahead and get that ready because it looks like we're about to be able to run a number of different unsigned code. Now, there is this tweet that came out from Taurus, which is a person that is on the Xbox One reverse engineering group, and they released a tweet yesterday of, hey, everyone, you may want to update your Xbox One to the latest OS update now. And well, what we found out was that today they said that the first ever Xbox One research news recap has been published, and to go ahead and to check that out. And what this states right here is that on 2024 0608, a method for gaining user and kernel level code execution was announced. It is likely to be patched soon in the next system update. Now, there is some instructions on what you need to do, and I wanted just to take just a quick moment to go ahead and to show you this step by step because I'm also getting my own Xbox Ones ready for this release. Now, to start off, this is my Xbox One, and I literally just brought it out of the closet. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect all my cables up, and we're going to power this device on. So one of the very first things that you are going to need to do is to update your console. Now, the console that I had has not been updated in quite some time. So once I plugged in my Ethernet cable and powered up my Xbox One, it popped up this message right here saying, let's update. So as of June the 9th, 2024, you can go ahead and at least update to the latest version. And more than likely, even a couple of days past this will be okay as well. Now, I never pressed anything. So by default, Microsoft will just go ahead and accept it and start downloading the update for you. Actually don't even have a controller that is paired to this system, at the moment, but go ahead and get your system updated first, and then we'll come right back and follow the rest of the steps. So you're going to want to head to your settings after you updated. And if you just want to check to see what version yours is compared to what version mine is, you can go to System and then Console Info. And then right there is my OS version. And you can also see the shell version. So you could just pause the video if you want to check and see if that is what yours is on. So let's go ahead and let's go back. And where we're going to go very first is we're going to go to Account. And then we're going to go to Sign In, Security, and PIN. And yours needs to look just like this, where it says No Barriers. So you basically want it to automatically log in without any type of password prompt. So as you can see here, mine is definitely on an instant sign in with my account. So that's the very first thing that you'll need to do after you do an update. Next, you need to set this console as your home console. So let's go back here. So we'll just need to go up to General, and then we'll need to go to Personalization. And then we need to come down here to My Home Xbox. And then we need to put a check mark right here and make this My Home Xbox. So it will ask you to confirm here. And we are going to say, yes, make this my home Xbox, and give it just a moment or two to finish up. Okay, now you've finished step 2. Now we need to download an application called Game Script. So we're going to go back home, and I'm just going to go over here to the store, and we're going to go to search. Okay, so I just typed in Game SC, and it brought it up for me. So right there it is. It's called Game Script. So we're going to come in here and we're going to select Get, and we're going to select Check Install Progress. Okay, and it just finished. So we're going to go ahead and we need to run it one time. So go ahead and launch the application at least one time. And if you see this right here, then that is exactly what you want. So now we need to take the console completely offline. So we're going to go back to the home, and we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to network settings. And underneath the network, we're going to go to advanced settings, and then we're going to go to DNS settings. We're going to switch this to manual. And for the IP address, it's going to be 127.0.0.1. And then we'll continue, and we'll just leave this one as it is. And you should see there where it says DNS, it does say 127.0.0.1. Now, the other thing that you will need to do here is to go back and then go to the option here that says go offline. Okay, so we are now completely offline. Now, you can go back in here and make sure that at least the game script application is still launching. It should launch. And well, if you did all of that right, then you are absolutely in great shape for this user and kernel level code execution that's going to take place. Now, one other thing that was mentioned in the notes here was to get a device or a microcontroller that can simulate a keyboard, a rubber ducky, or similar. Otherwise, you're going to have to type a lot manually. Obviously, we know that the Raspberry Pis and a number of other devices that we have can simulate a keyboard pretty easily. But if you've done all of these steps, really, you're just going to have to wait and see what kind of comes out of this. Now, this does come from Xbox One research, which means it's extremely credible, at least in my opinion. But if you do all of this, then you might be able to do things like run Xbox One backup games. So anyway, some cool things. Looks like it's going to be coming in the future. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I would also appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. It helps the algorithms and all that fun stuff. Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out!